So this video is about what you should know before getting a service dog. So my service dog is $1,200 a month for training. There are programs that fundraise for you to do the training for you. They fundraise for you. But so my trainer, well, I don't want to get into like her. I was just gonna say about like why it's. Let me pause. Basically, the reason that it's so expensive, well, so for me personally, I pay $1,200 a month because I do board and train until February, which is so close. It's like 2 weeks away. But so I'm doing board and train. That's why it's so expensive. But if you're not doing board and train, I think it's more like $450 a month or something like that. I don't really remember. But regardless, it's pretty expensive. And so if you go, so I'm going through Michigan Service Dogs LLC. I love my trainer. She's so good to my dog. I just had a puppy shower where people got me the stuff that I need for my service dog, which they need a lot of stuff. I'll go over that too, but my trainer is just really amazing. She's so my dog is 7.5 months old, so he's still a baby. He hasn't learned any tasks yet because right now he's just learning like basic obedience. He's potty trained and sit and lay down and stay, and he's learning, like, he's doing really well with impulse control and like walking without pulling and stuff like that, which is really good. He's doing so good. He's such a, I love that baby. But anyway, so for the service dog shower, this is some of the things I got and that are important for you to get if you have a service dog. So I just want people to understand that it's a very big expense, and if you can't afford to have a service dog, like, you shouldn't have one, because just like a regular dog, like a regular dog or pet in general is expensive in itself. A service dog is like probably like 5 times more, if not more. Yeah, more than 5 times. It's freaking expensive. Because you usually want to get a purebred dog if you're getting a service dog. You don't want you don't want to adopt a dog that's like been abused or something, just because it's just not going to be very beneficial. You're going to want probably a purebred dog whose parents are able to be service dogs themselves, because even purebred dogs sometimes aren't fit to be service dogs because it has a lot to do with their personality. And also each dog's personality fits different tasks better. So my dog specifically out of his litter was the best as a psychiatric service dog, which is what I need for my PTSD. But he also is going to do medical alert for my panic attacks, which he is very fit to do. He's a great dog. He's a golden retriever. A golden retriever in and of itself is about $1,000 just to get out of the breeder's possession and to get the paperwork signed and all that. And then you got to do vet appointment after vet appointment after vet appointment for about a little less than a year. He's done with his vet appointments now. He's all up to date. He doesn't have to go for another year unless he's like injured or something, obviously, or sick, which can very likely happen. Your dog can eat something, especially when they're young. But a lot of service dog organizations, they give you your service dog when they're already an adult. So I don't know if you really necessarily have to worry about puppy vaccines and all that, because I had to pay for all my puppy vaccines, and it was thousands of dollars. And it's a lot, and you want them to have the best stuff. You don't want to go to some sketchy place, because they need to have the best stuff. They need to be healthy for them and for you. So anyway, I'll move on to what you need for a service dog. So there's, obviously the training, the money for training, the money for medical bills, and then you have all just the general stuff. You need like a vest and patches and saddlebags. I mean, some of the stuff you don't need, but this is the stuff that I got and I find really important. My dog, since he's a golden retriever, he needed a giant crate, so he got a giant crate. He got Kongs and puzzle toys. It's really important for them to have like interactive, smart kind of toys, because you want them to, those toys are actually really important for their behavior and learning and all of that. So he got puzzle toys and Kongs and just kind of like regular toys, I guess. All great things. He got all great, really great things. And what else? He got poop bags. He got 3 boxes of, I think it was like 900 poop bags. So he has like a lot of poop bags, which is great. It'll last years. I don't have to worry about poop bags for so long. He has a poop bag dispenser. He has, you know, his food and water bowl, the mat for his food and water bowl. He had to have a slow feeder bowl because he likes to chow down on his food. Like, he'll choke himself if I don't give him a slow feeder bowl. And then also he has a non-slip water bowl that you put that directly on the floor. I put his food bowl on the mat, but the water goes directly on the floor because it can't slip around. It sticks to the floor. He had, you know, his leash, his gentle leader, which taught him how to not pull when he's training. He was using the trainer's gentle leader until his own. You got to have a clean training clicker. You got to have, if you want to train with pee pads, maybe, if your trainer does that, but we trained not with a pee pad, like we did something different. I can make a video on that too. I guess I can make a video on all the training, but really it just depends. It depends if you're getting a puppy from your service dog organization or if you're getting a full grown one. And most ones actually do full grown and most do fundraisers. So if you're going to be able to do a fundraiser and you're going to get a full grown dog, really you just have to worry about vet bills that are annual and that are for emergency. So you want to make sure you have like a $500 emergency fund for your dog, and obviously you want to be prepared for the annual vet visits as well that don't come out of your emergency fund. And you want to be able to have enough for poop bags and leash and a harness and a bed if your dog is going to sleep in a bed. You probably want a crate for sure. Maybe get a crate mat. My dog he's not all about the crate mat. He likes sleeping on the crate. But what else? Yeah, it's just a lot. The food, his food is like $50 a month. Or not a month, a bag. My cat is $50 a month. His is $50 a bag, and I don't even know how long a bag lasts, to be honest, but he has about like maybe like 4 cups of food a day. So, or maybe more like 3, but I don't know. He's not home with me right now, so I don't know. My trainer measures out the food and puts it in a Ziploc bag, and I give it to him in the morning and night. But I don't get him till February, so I don't know. I had him for a few months, but then I put him in board and train because it's a lot taking care of a puppy, especially if you have a disability of any kind. So anyway, that's just some stuff to know if you're getting a service dog. It's very expensive. It's a lot of work because you need to do training as well as them doing training. So if you're ready to deal with all the expenses and all of the work that it takes to put in it, and the commitment of having a dog for over 10 years and then having that dog once he or she retires, then, you know, go for it. But you want to make sure that you're going through a good organization. I don't recommend making your dog a service dog because you want to have a dog that was selected at birth for a certain task, because they can test dogs as puppies to see which dog is best for what. And if you're training your own dog to be a service dog, there's a high chance that they won't be successful in it. And so you don't want to waste your time and money and all of that just to make your dog a service dog. And please don't make your dog a service dog if you don't have a disability. So that's it. That's a few things you should know. I should have made like a list. Like, maybe I'll redo this video. Oh, my face is itchy. I have allergies. I need to figure out what I have allergies to. I just took an allergy test and I got to see what the results were. But anyway, I'm gonna redo this video, but I'll keep this one up for now until I do. But basically, I'm gonna make a new video, just like 10 things to know before you have a service dog. This is kind of just an unorganized spiel about it, but it's halfway useful, so I'll just keep it for now.